Imagine turning a whole bag of potatoes into perfect golden French fries in just a few minutes. No sore wrists, no uneven slices, no mess everywhere. If you love fries but hate the prep, this might change your entire fry game. Today, we're counting down the 7 best French fry cutters you can get right now, from decent budget-friendly options all the way up to commercial-grade beasts that feel like having a restaurant kitchen at home. Let's jump straight into the list. 7. PrepWorks Tower Fry Cutter. This one is clearly designed for the casual home cook who wants something compact, simple, and easy to stash away in a cabinet. The tower design is vertical. You place the potato on the blades, push down from the top, and your fries drop out underneath. On paper, it sounds effortless and space-saving, and in practice, it does have that no-fuss, no-tools appeal. It is lightweight, fairly small, and doesn't intimidate anyone who's never used a fry cutter before. Using it with small to medium potatoes is actually pretty satisfying. You line up your potato, press down, and you get a batch of evenly cut fries that look way better than anything sliced freehand with a knife. For someone who makes fries occasionally for 1 or 2 people, this is a nice step up from struggling on a cutting board. Cleaning it is also relatively straightforward because you can rinse out the tower, and the plastic construction doesn't feel like something that will rust or corrode. However, the PrepWorks Tower Fry Cutter starts to show its weaknesses very quickly the moment you throw anything bigger or tougher at it. Larger potatoes can be a bit of a fight. You often have to trim them down to fit inside the tower, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a time-saving gadget. The pushing mechanism also puts most of the pressure on your wrists and hands, so if the potato is firm, you really feel that resistance, and it can be uncomfortable after a few batches. 6. Geedel Professional Potato Cutter. The Geedel takes a more traditional horizontal approach and feels like a step up in seriousness compared to the tower-style gadgets. It sits on your counter, you load the potato in front of the blades, and then use a lever to push it through. It's marketed as professional, and while that might be a bit of a stretch, it does feel more solid and more capable than the most basic fry cutters. One of the big pluses with the Geedel is the improved leverage. Instead of pushing straight down like with the tower cutter, you're pulling a handle, which gives you more mechanical advantage. This makes it easier to cut medium potatoes into uniform fries with less strain on your wrists. It's a noticeable upgrade in comfort if you've struggled with vertical push cutters before. The fries come out with a reasonably consistent thickness, and for home use, the results are definitely a step up from hand cut. That said, the Geedel still has some limitations that keep it from climbing higher on this list. For starters, the base can sometimes slide around if your counter is smooth and you're pushing a firm potato through the blades. It benefits from being held in place or used against a wall or backsplash to keep it from moving. This can be a little awkward in real-world use if your kitchen setup doesn't naturally accommodate that. The construction is better than a flimsy gadget, but still not fully in commercial territory. 5. Sopito Professional Potato Cutter. The Sopito starts to look and feel like a tool built for people who really care about their fries. This cutter is known for its stainless steel construction and a sturdier, more industrial appearance. When you place it on the counter, it instantly gives the impression that it means business. The lever arm is longer, and the overall frame feels more rigid and capable of handling tougher jobs. In use, the Sopito does a much better job with larger and firmer potatoes compared to the previous two. The long handle provides excellent leverage, which means you can push full-size potatoes through the blades with far less effort. The fries come out nicely uniform, which is a big deal if you air fry or deep fry and want even cooking. This is one of those cutters that make you think, okay, this is how restaurants get that consistent fry shape every single time. One of the standout benefits is how stable it feels in operation. The weight and design make it less likely to slide around during use, especially if you place it on a solid surface. While it's not the heaviest cutter on this list, it strikes a good balance between being solid enough to stay in place and still compact enough for home kitchens. For anyone who makes fries regularly, say weekly or for family dinners, the Sopito starts to make a lot of sense. On the maintenance side, the stainless steel construction is a big plus. Number 4. Pop AirFry Mate. The Pop AirFry is designed with the modern kitchen in mind, especially for those who love air fryers and want perfectly shaped fries to go with them. Visually and functionally, it resembles the heavy-duty stainless steel style of the Sopito, but with some tweaks that make it especially appealing for health-conscious home cooks who are cutting lots of vegetables as well as potatoes. One of the biggest strengths of the Pop AirFry Mate is its combination of strong stainless steel construction and thoughtful design. It feels robust in the hand, with a sturdy base and a lever mechanism that gives you excellent control. When cutting potatoes, the action feels smooth and confident, and it handles larger potatoes more comfortably than the more budget-oriented models lower on the list. It's not just limited to potatoes either. It also works well with sweet potatoes, carrots, and other firm vegetables that are often used in air fryer recipes. In actual use, the Pop AirFry Mate does a great job delivering consistent fry thickness. This consistency is especially helpful for air frying, where even pieces ensure better crisping and more predictable cook times. The cutter's design makes it relatively easy to line up the potato, press the lever, and watch a full set of fries drop out in a neat pile. For meal prepping or cooking for families, that speed and uniformity can save a surprising amount of time. 3. Befano French Fry Cutter. The Befano French Fry Cutter is where things start to feel truly premium for home users. This cutter leans hard into its stainless steel construction and professional design. Right out of the box, it has that solid, reassuring heft that makes you think, okay, this isn't just another kitchen gadget, this is a tool. In practical use, the Befano shines with powerful leverage and smooth operation. The long handle gives you plenty of force without needing to strain, and it cuts through large potatoes with impressive ease. The fries come out clean, even, and restaurant quality in appearance, whether you're prepping them for frying, baking, or air frying. It handles not only regular potatoes, but also more stubborn ingredients like sweet potatoes, which can be notoriously tough. The build quality is a real highlight here. The frame feels rigid and well-engineered, the blades feel robust, and there's very little flex when you're pushing down on a tough potato. That sturdiness translates directly into confidence. You don't feel like you're going to break anything, even if you're processing multiple potatoes in a row. If you're the type who hosts gatherings or has a larger household, this kind of reliability is invaluable. Another appealing aspect of the Befano is its versatility beyond fries. Because of its strong construction and sharp blades, it works nicely for other vegetables, zucchini, cucumbers, and even some fruits for sticks and snack trays. That makes it more than just a fry-only tool and helps justify giving it a permanent place in your kitchen. Number 2. VEVOR Commercial Vegetable Chopper. The VEVOR moves fully into commercial-grade territory. This is not a toy, and it's not just for casual fry night. This is the kind of cutter that feels right at home in a small restaurant, food truck, or for someone who meal preps massive batches and wants a machine that can keep up without slowing down or wearing out. The first thing you notice is the heavy-duty build. The VEVOR is solid, with a sturdy frame and a design meant to be bolted to a work surface, or at least used on a stable counter. When you pull the lever down, you feel that this tool is engineered to handle serious resistance, and it slices through large, dense potatoes like it's nothing. If you've ever been frustrated by weaker cutters that struggle or jam, this is the exact opposite experience. Performance-wise, the VEVOR is extremely efficient. You can process large quantities of potatoes in a short period of time, making it ideal if you're frying for a crowd, running a small food operation, or just love having big batches of fries ready to go. The fries come out uniform and professional looking every single time, which is crucial in commercial environments where consistency is king. It also handles a variety of vegetables, so it doubles as a general purpose chopper for onions, peppers, and more. The durability is one of its biggest selling points. The components feel thick and strongly engineered, and the design is meant to withstand repetitive daily use. 1. New Star Foodservice 38408. The new Star, a cutter that brilliantly blends commercial-level performance with thoughtful design that still works remarkably well in a committed home kitchen. This unit is widely respected in professional and serious home cooking circles because it feels like something straight out of a restaurant, yet it doesn't feel impossible to live with in regular kitchens. From the moment you set it up, the new Star 38408 exudes sturdiness and quality. The frame is heavily built, the components feel precise, and the lever mechanism is smooth and powerful. It's designed to mount securely, either to a wall or a countertop, so once it's set in place, it doesn't move, wobble, or fight you. That stability is a huge advantage when you're running multiple potatoes through it. You get a comfortable, repeatable cutting motion that doesn't wear you out. In terms of performance, this cutter is outstanding. It pushes large, firm potatoes through the blades with surprising ease, especially considering the size and number of fries you can produce in a short time. The resulting fries are beautifully uniform, which not only looks great but also ensures very even cooking, whether you're deep frying, oven baking, or air frying. If you're chasing that iconic restaurant-style fry look and texture, the new Star 38408 delivers consistently. Reliability and longevity are where this model really stands apart. The construction is meant to handle serious daily use in commercial settings, so in a home environment, it feels practically indestructible. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.